Another guy that's on your team there is Haku, and at this time, it's in the Observer that he's involved in a $1.1 million lawsuit stemming from a street fight where he bit a guy's nose off. So Ted, we talked about you. I asked you on Ask Ted Anything if you'd ever do a barbed wire match under any circumstances. Would you rather do a barbed wire death match or have a shoot fight with Haku?
I would rather have a barbed wire street fight than ever get in anything with Haku. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I love this guy. When he first came to the United States, his real name is Tonga Fafita,
Mm-hmm.
and he's from the island of Tonga. His father was the king of Tonga, and he went from Tonga, from that island to Japan, and all Japan Pro Wrestling then sent him over, to the Funks and to the Funk territory, Amarillo. And I was there at the time, and I just took him under wing. I said, look, until you get on your feet, you ride with me free. You book, and I would book rooms with 2 beds, and I said, you can bunk with me. And because he didn't, what happened was, they said, I guess Baba gave him like $1,000 to get him started. And somewhere between Tokyo and him getting to the United States, he either lost the money or it was stolen.
Oh no.
Yeah. And so he shows up with nothing. But I'm going to tell you what, you could not find a nicer guy. Thank God. Because when people ask me, okay, if wrestling's showbiz, who is legitimately a badass? I said, you don't ever want to cross Tonga Fafita, because that boy could be alone when he wanted to be. And, it's just, oh my gosh, he was unbelievable. So there it is.
Ask that dude who got his nose bitten off if he'd like to mess with him again. Probably not.
Yeah, no kidding.
Haku is another guy to me, kind of like Terry Taylor, in that he's got this really cool look and solid ring work, but never was able to sustain a main event run. Do you think his big Achilles heel was his promo ability, or what do you think kept him from ascending even higher?
I think probably not not being able to bring it on the microphone, but a lot of times again, once I stopped wrestling, they made me a manager, and so I wasn't wrestling anymore. But I would be the mouthpiece for whoever it was that I was. Not everybody, but I'm just saying in general. Usually, if a guy is really good in the ring and he doesn't have the mic skills, then they put a manager with him.
Mm-hmm.
And and the manager cuts basically the promo, and of course he adds a little bit, but that's the way it goes.
Yeah, and Haku here was King Haku, and he had arguably the greatest manager of all time with Bobby Heenan.
Yeah,
And yeah, I don't know. I always saw more in him. I wish that he would have had a longer main event run, because man, you getting to watch a legit guy like that square off with Hogan and Savage and long-term programs, like, man, it could have been a lot of fun.
yeah.